Okay, so I was going to review Office Christmas Party, which will be my next video, but then they released the Spider-Man Homecoming trailer, and the very first one, and I'm now really excited for it, so I'm going to do a video on it. So the Spider-Man Homecoming trailer starts off much like the Guardians 2 trailer, where it's all very serious and like stuff's going down, and then all of a sudden Spider-Man shows up and it's all light-hearted, and he shows up quipping and he beats the Avenger bad guys, and then it shows Peter in high school creeping on a girl with his best friend, but I'm pretty sure his best friend is the creepier person, because Peter asks him if the girl's wearing a new top, and he's like, nah, but she's wearing a new color clothes combination, like she's never worn the top with the skirt, and I'm like, damn, that's so creepy. Spider-Man, your friend's a creepy friend. And the Tony Stark interactions that Peter has throughout the trailer are, like, they're very entertaining, and the first one in the limo is quite funny too, because it's kind of like, hey, you're not an Avenger, you don't have free range over everything, you're like this small little area, stop like people robbing a supermarket, that's fine. And then there's the piece of phone footage of Spider-Man beating Giant Man in the airport scene in Civil War, which I still don't know how people managed to find that like, phone footage, how people are still there filming it on their phones, just like, hold up, there's a bunch of superheroes like fighting each other and there's a giant person, I gotta stand here and Snapchat this. But if the best thing there is about the phone footage is that they filmed it horizontally. And then the creepy friend finds out that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, and then he destroys a Lego Death Star. That kind of annoyed me a little, because I'm like, now there's a whole lot of mess that he's bed, and if he doesn't pack it up or clean it away, he's gonna wake up and he's gonna hurt because he's stepping on Lego. Then the trailer all of a sudden goes to DC, which I'm assuming is like either like a school trip or Tony Stark takes him there, and he tries to fight like the Vulture or something, and we get the first like look at it that isn't concept art, and it kind of looks like a mix between an astronaut and Falcon. And then Tony is trying to be responsible again by telling Peter not to go out and fight people, but we also get the cool look at the suit with like the webbing and like underneath the armpits and all that, and it's like really different to anything that we've seen before. And then, of course, I'm guessing the reference that we get in the trailer is a reference to Spider-Man 2, where, like, in the trailer, Spider-Man's trying to keep two halves of a boat together with, like, a bunch of web. In Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man's trying to get a train to stop by holding, like, a bunch of web on buildings. In this trailer, I think there are a couple flaws. I did think that there was overpresence of Tony Stark. I reckon the limo interaction might have been just where it should have kept at. Like, they shouldn't have showed anything more of his interactions with Iron Man or Tony Stark, just the limo sequence, so everything else could have been a bit of a surprise. But if one thing I've noticed lately is that in the last few like Marvel movies, like Avengers 2 was marketed really serious. Ant-Man was a comedy, but the first trailer was super serious. Captain America Civil War was also supposed to be really serious too, and Doctor Strange looks serious too as well. Except Doctor Strange was actually pretty funny, and Guardians of the Galaxy 2 looks really funny too, and Spider-Man Homecoming, I reckon, might be either, it's a mix between Guardians 2 and Spider-Man, for which looks to be the funnier. But I really think that since DC like slipped up with the mess, like the confusion of the tone that they're trying to set in throughout their movies, where it's all really dark, Marvel's just gone like, nah, we're just gonna make it more lighthearted and more full of jokes. Anyway, those are my thoughts on the Spider-Man Homecoming trailer. Have you seen it? What did you think of it? Let me know in the comments down below. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to become one of the Platypus, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh wow, you made it to the end of the video. Good job. How about you click that subscribe button for more content? Or click one of these two videos. You know, either one's good enough.